Hey everybody and welcome back. In our last video we made that small correction to Guess Game 2, and Guess Game 2 is up and running. It's a great program, significantly better than Guess Game 1, but there are still some improvements you can make. Let's open a new file. Let's call it guessgame3.py and get started. Alright. Just as I did for Guess Game 1, I'm going to copy all of our code we had in Guess Game 2 and move it over. Now in this, you might be thinking, what improvements can we make? Well, the ones I were thinking of was, you don't always want to guess a random number between 1 and 10. Why don't you get to choose what it's between 1 and whatever? So choose between 1 and whatever. And also there's some formatting whenever we were running our program. I thought it could be a lot easier on the eyes. So let's clean up the aesthetics. So we'll just say clean up aesthetics. Alright, so let's get started. So for choose a number between 1 and whatever, well, our secret number won't be a random integer between 1 and 10 anymore. It will be a random integer between 1 and some variable x. And you guessed it, we just put in a variable, so we need to then define this variable. So what should x equal? Well, if we're choosing it, then it needs to be an input just like our guesses. So let's have x be an input of what? Well, when playing this game, you're initially asked, pick a number between 1 and whatever. So pick a number between 1 and blank. And we'll just type in what we want it to be between. And that will be our x. So our guess down here, guess equals input, guess a number between 1 and blank. Let's put these curly brackets and format it with our x. Alright. I bet you guys have picked up on this, but our x needs to be an integer. So let's also say x equals an integer, and just like we did before, we need to accept value errors. So let's just copy this little block of code, or no, I won't copy it, I'll just go ahead and paste it or retype it. So what did we have? We defined our game function and we said while, we'll say while true like we did in the beginning, while true, and let's indent these two lines, so command close bracket. So while we have these, our x for our input, we need to accept the value error, and we will print the same thing we printed down there. Quotes, and you can have single quotes or double quotes, it doesn't matter. Silly, that is not a number. And then we can format it with our x. Alright, I didn't write the try yet. Let's go ahead and write that here. Try. And all of this can again be moved over one tab to make it in line properly. Alright, this looks pretty good to me. Now let's clean up some formatting. So let's run the program and see where the issues arise. Well, first let's save it, command save. We're in our terminal, we're in Python 3, and our program is guessgame3.py. Alright. While true, invalid syntax. Oh, I see. The while needs to be undercase, lowercase. So command, save. Let's try to run it again. Pick a number between 1 and, let's try 20. Pick a number, why is it keeps asking us? This is curious. Okay, so this loop keeps occurring over and over again. How can we fix this? What's the problem? Okay, I think I see the problem. We're saying while true. Well, true is always true, so we're inputting something, pick a number between 1 and whatever, we're putting in a number, and that's true, so it just goes back to while true. So instead of while true, let's have it be a variable. So let's define a variable. It can be anything. Let's just call it llama. So while llama is true, so llama is true, our variable, and we will say while llama is equivalent to true, to try this. And if this has been done correctly and x is an integer, then we will say that llama equals false. This way the loop won't continue to go over and over, and we'll accept our value error if needed. So let's see if this catches it. Command save, open up the terminal, guessgame3, pick a number between 1 and 20. Alright, guess a number between 1 and 20. 10, try higher. 15, try higher. 17, try higher. 18. You won. The secret number was 18. Would you like to play again? No, I would not. But let's look at this. I would like some spaces between these. So we have pick a number, guess a number. It's all really close together. Let's put some spaces in between these. So for guess a number between 1 and blank, let's do \n. This prints a blank line. Let's also do these for our sillies. Or that's /. We need a \n. We'll just put them everywhere. It's easier to take them out. Try higher, try lower, try again, and you lost. Thanks for playing. Alright, command save. Would you like to play again? No? Okay, closed out of our program. Let's clear this up, get a fresh terminal. Guess game 3. Pick a number between 1 and, we'll do 20 again. 20. Already better. Guess a number between 1 and 20. 10. Try lower. I would like try lower and guess a number to actually be next to each other. So for the guess a number, let's take this \n out. We don't need that extra space. Okay, let's do a value error, see what happens. Same thing here, but we just fixed that with the guess a number. Okay, let's try 7. You won. The secret number was 7. Also, whenever I'm typing in this Y, it's right next to it, just like it was in our initial video. So let's just put a colon and a space like we did before up here. Alright. I think this is all our problems. Let's command save our program. Let's close out of our terminal, open up a fresh one. and run our program and see if it works. Let's try to check for all of our errors. So if I put a letter here, f is not a number, try again, okay. Let's try 100. Pick a number between 1 and 100. Alright, this is when I would like the space. So instead of before guess, whenever it asks me again, let's put a space after pick a number between 1 and 100. 1 and blank. We'll fix this in the next video. So guess a number between 1 and 100, we'll do 50. Try higher, 75. Try higher, 85. Try lower, 90. You lost. And this is already so much more aesthetically pleasing. The only reason I didn't fix this right now is because this is where our input is. So we're going to have to do some finagling to make this exactly how we like it. Also, if you noticed, we can pick any number, 100, 1000, 10,000, and for those cases, a guess range of only 4 is very limited. So in our next video, let's make a function for our guesses so we can determine how many guesses we have by how big of a number we choose for our x. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. If this video helped you at all, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys soon.